Hey, hey, soul fam. Amelia Adair here. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I went and got my fan because I was feeling hot. And we're going to let's talk about this, soul fam, because a lot of us, we aren't really moving in our goals. We are not doing what we need to do because negativity has defeated us. Okay, so I'm going to give you three magical tips on how to kind of deflect or transform negative energy, negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative everything. Okay, everything negative, we gonna deflect it so we can do what we gotta do. Okay, some of us, we missing out on our blessings. We haven't started our brands. We have stopped searching for love. We just sit around playing games, literally, on our phones, playing those little games. Listen, so fam, don't get caught up, distracted, and all these distracting, wasting time. There's so much you can do in a day, which means there's so much you could do in a month, which means there's so much you could do in a year, which means there's so much you could be doing. There's so much you could be achieving. Sometimes I gotta just slow down because I've learned to maximize my time in a day so well that I be having to slow down. I be having to go play a game. You know, you want to be ahead of time. You don't want to be behind time. Okay? Then trying to catch up when you tired and old and don't really have time for that. Okay? So I did make a little list. I made this list a little while ago. And let's talk about one great way to deflect the negativity is to ask yourself, okay, when you start feeling real, or feel angry, or feel insecure, or feel, like, why is this happening to me? Any of those type of feelings. And maybe you don't have someone to talk to, or maybe you've maxed out your sources, okay? Because sometimes we done vented to a friend so much that they don't even answer our calls. You be like, dang. So you maxed it out, and you're sitting there, you're like, oh my God, help me. Okay, so one great way to kind of like pull yourself out of that yourself is to ask, why are you feeling this way? Sometimes we're angry, or we're stressed out, or we're sad, and we never learn how to deal with these emotions, right? So we don't even know what to do. So some of us, smoke a little, drink a little, and think it's all good and dandy till you come down, and then you stress out again. So then you gotta keep going back and forth to those temporary things, and you never grow, right? You just go back and forth until happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. And that's like a roller coaster. And I don't like roller coasters. Okay? I don't. I really don't. I get sick. But ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? What triggered this emotion? What have you been doing in the past hour or so? What music have you been listening to? What have you been looking at? Some of us, we get on social media and we're not mindful, and we spent 30 minutes to an hour comparing our life. So we're sitting there online and we're comparing. So then when we come back to reality, we jump back into life, we look around and we don't think we have enough. So now we're depressed and we're thinking we're lacking, or we're thinking we're failures, or all these negative things. So we have to ask ourselves, what is triggering these emotions? Definitely if it's happening every day. If you feel sad every single day, you have to ask, all right, why am I feeling sad? What is, are we watching the news? Some of us, we wake up news, or we got that one friend, and we the therapist, and we're not even certified, or we the coach, and we're not even certified, and we're draining ourselves out, emptying out our cup, and then we're not getting refilled. So then we walking around filling everybody's cup with an empty cup. How that work? 1 + 1 is not giving 2. So we have to be mindful. We gotta have mindfulness. Okay, we have to pay attention to what triggers these emotions and thoughts, because they're connected. Okay? Emotions and thoughts are connected. I don't know if I had to say that, but they're connected. So we have to create a surrounding, a home base, our home, where we don't let all that stuff in. I have like a invisible sensory detector in my room. Okay, so there's certain devices that are not even allowed in my bedroom. Okay, so you gotta create a boundary, so fam. My phone is gonna stay over there. Okay, you gotta have that peaceful space. Some of us, we don't have no boundaries in our home with ourselves. We on the toilet. We in bed. We eating. Everything, and this is the phone, okay? This is an invisible phone. I got a phone over there. But we got our phone with us all day long. So what did that create for you? If you on your phone all day long, are you ever in a reality moment? Or are you always sucked in to social media? Are you always sucked in to someone's drama? Are you always sucked in waiting for someone to call you? Are you always on the other end waiting for someone to call? Listen, they gonna call. And if they die, they gonna still be dead. Sorry. Okay? So we have to be mindful, so fam, and realistic. And we have to create a boundary so that we're not always triggered. Some of us, we're real bitter because we live around triggers. Everything you look at is a trigger. Okay? If you're bored, there's this thing called the broom. I don't know if you ever seen it, It got a stick, and on the other end is used to sweep the floor, right? If you're bored, sweep your floor. I put on my music, I sweep my floor like 3 times a day. I don't even be sweeping nothing. I just be sweeping it. I just be going through that motion. Because you just need to just be cleansing out your space. Cleaning out your mind. What did you consume mentally? Some of us, we daily consume junk food. Okay? We feed our mind, not literally, some of us both literally and figuratively. We are feeding our mind junk food all day long. Set a timer when you go on TikTok and Instagram. Set a timer and YouTube. 20 minutes each, 20, 30, maybe YouTube 30, YouTube is a little more interesting, unless it's your music, okay? Or Spotify, Pandora, those is music apps. I'm not talking about music. We need music. Lord knows. Okay, so when we on these social media apps, set a timer and also set a reminder, okay? I'm gonna go on this app and I'm not gonna compare my life. I'm not gonna sit around and judge people all day long. Some of us unknowingly have been programmed from social media all these years to just sit around and judge all day long. Ooh, look at her hair. Look at her waist. Ooh, look at her face. Ooh, look at her background. Ooh, and we sitting around and we just spent 60 minutes judging the world. That's not a good route. That's not a good route. And these are subconsciously where we're not paying attention. We're not paying attention, and we feed in those feelings and emotions, and then when we get offline or from judging, we get off our little judging pedestal, we didn't realize unconsciously, that's what I meant to say, unconsciously, who are we to judge? Who are we? Okay. All right. No one to judge. When you stop judging, you have a lot more peace. Moving on to number 2. We spent a lot on number 1. I can keep going, but I'm not gonna trail it. Y'all get the drift. Okay? Make the shifts. Okay? Number 2. Negative thoughts come. Look, it's good. You see me? I said, Let me stop. Number two, so fam. Is this who you are now? See, oftentimes, so fam, we think about things that we did in our past. You know? We think about things people done said. We just think about the way things didn't play out the way we want to play out. You know, this is going back in the time. We think about the past. We think about a person that trigger a thought that think about the past. So we just judging our past too heavy, and we forget to ask, is this happening now? We are upset about decisions we made when we were immature. Of course you did that. You ain't know no better. But it was fun. Okay. So we have to just not be so hard on our past. The past is the past. Now let the future be the future. Okay? Let's make some better memories. Let's make some better relationships. Let's make some better choices. We making choices all day long. All day we making choices. How good are you at making better choices? These are little challenges you could be working on. You want to go on social media? Okay, challenge yourself. How many people can I look at without judging? You know, how many positive comments could I leave on a page? Start looking for something positive to say. Because I know we live in a virtual world. Obviously, here we are. Virtually. Okay? Drop some virtual love. Because while you're sitting there holding your phone, you're creating space and moments. You're still here. Create some love there. Nice dress. Or just don't go off. Just don't go on. Instead of going online, do something for the future. Think of that business plan. Like, all right. Think of names. Think about how many people you want to work for you starting. Think about the budget. What's that budget? What would be the budget? Shift the thought a little. Instead of thinking about all the things that you did and it didn't work out. Shift the thought to the now and create something better for later. Ooh, the God. Wait. Bang! Okay. Think of something that got a ring to it. Okay? Whatever your name is, LLC or nonprofit. Create a channel about how you cook. Everybody love to eat. I do. Or I keep my food ready for when I'm done, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to go eat after this. Ooh. Okay. Sometimes we gotta create a calendar, an agenda. Okay, when I get off work, what do I have to do? Some of us, we just get off work and we be like, all right, when I get off work. When you get off work, are you working on that master plan? Okay. See, sometimes we forget, right? Beyonce wasn't always Beyonce, right? She became Beyonce. Some of us, we not becoming who we want to be. We waiting for somebody to do it. We not supporting our family. Her family, not to just say Beyonce, okay? This is just a little, don't focus on B in the little details. But listen, you could have a Beyonce sitting around you, but you're not having conversations. What are you and your circle talking about? So you're not busy working on that $1 million idea, okay? So you sitting around sad and thinking about what somebody else got and thinking you can't get there. You can't get there. But we got to start utilizing what's around us. Everybody sitting around waiting for something to pop off. You could be the pop off. Sorry to use a little slang, but y'all know what that means. You know, like pop off, like, let me see, English. Like the next best thing. You could be the next best thing sitting around with your friends. They all, who knows what they doing. So you gotta be the one to just ignite the flame. Start it up. Ain't no party like a sugar mama party. Okay? You gotta be sugar mama, babe. Not really. You know, it's a joke. Kiki. Alright, so fam. So we gotta stop trying to run into somebody who already got it. Right? Look in the mirror. Oh, look in the mirror, babe. You could be the next big baker of all bakers. You could be baking the top tier cakes of top tier cakes in your community. No, nobody in your community bake cakes. But you ain't gonna get a name. Cinderella's top pastries. I don't know. Okay, create it. Sometimes we forget we forget we creators. Did we forget? Did we overlook that word? Come on, babe. We all creators. All right? Create. So we can celebrate. Moving on. Another great. This is number 3. I said I was only going to give y'all 3 because I could go on. But before I give y'all 3, I didn't even give y'all $1 million. Let me put that $1 million into your life. Okay, get that $1 million and post it up and get yourself motivated. Wait, I gotta make sure y'all don't steal all my topics. You know, I'll be writing in my book. Let me take it out. It's really $1 million. It's $1 million. I don't know where I got this from. It ain't real, obviously. I don't know where I got this from, but it fell in my lap. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you so it can fall in your lap, okay? And one day it's gonna become real, okay? You're gonna be looking, you're like, what? Wait, I'm a millionaire? Me? A millionaire? Cute. Baking cakes, you know what I'm saying? So let me put that in your life real quick, all right? We gotta save it for a little bit in the video because it's only for the soul fam, okay? Some people, they be trying to lurk and get all the secrets. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to be a part of the soul fam, but it's okay. Moving right along. Number 3, soul fam. Wait, what was it? Look, I'm running my yapper. I gotta remember what it was. Woo! Here you go. Oh, yeah. How is it benefiting your day? Sometimes we be sitting around thinking about some things. We be sitting in that thought, just sitting there like, making all these faces, talking to ourselves in our head like, ain't nobody there. And you gotta sit there and ask yourself, how is this benefiting my day? You sit there dwelling on that thought. How is it benefiting your day? We gotta learn how to treat certain thoughts like an ad. Now, y'all know if y'all not subscribed to like the YouTube, y'all not paying for the subscriptions or the Pandoras, or the Spotify's, if you just got the free accounts, right? You're going to get an ad. You're going to be jamming to your music. Hey, it's the party, right? You're going to be jamming to the music. Then here come the ad, right? Some of us, the professional free account havers, we learn how to just ignore the ads. We wait for the 3 seconds and then we skip ad, right? Right? That's what you gotta start doing with your thoughts, babe. 3 seconds, not benefiting my day, skip thought. Okay? We gotta learn how to skip through these thoughts. Those are just ads flying by, pass it through. Ooh. And we gotta learn how to ignore. We gotta have an ignore button, babe. We gotta put an ignore button somewhere on us, okay? Ignore, skip ad, and we gotta just ignore them thoughts. Cause some of them are just old filtered residue that done creeped up on the side of your mind. Ignore it. It's not benefiting you whatsoever. Now, y'all see? Now, if, okay, this is an if. If it is something lurking on your mind that you didn't find peace with, a conversation you know you should have, a person, you should just reach out. Just say hey. If it's something that you just want to get off your chest, you got a little phlegm, got a little backup, get it out. Tell them. Sometimes we're not talking to people, right? Sometimes. Because it's something we want to say to them. If you ain't talking to them anyway, find a nice way to say it. If y'all not going to talk, you might as well, y'all both will share your piece. Let's talk it out. Some of us, we afraid to talk things out. Don't mean you talk it out. Y'all got to be skipping and be friends later. Sometimes y'all got to talk it out for each other's peace. Let it out. There used to be times where I used to just be like, no, I'm not going to say nothing. And then I'm going to be mad about it. If you're going to be mad about it, you might as well just say it. Say it nicely. Don't sit there and be rude and be rah, rah, rah. Learn how to say it. Just say, I don't like how you were talking to me. We have to find ways to express ourselves. Some of us, we got all this negativity because we've never let it out. And if you don't want to tell it to that person, tell it to a coach. Write it in a letter. Okay? Flush it down the drain. Get it out. Some of us, we holding it in. We holding it tight. We holding it. And it's trying to get out. That negativity is trying to escape. It's full. Your negative jar. See, we have like a positive jar and a negative jar internally. And sometimes the negative jar is full. It's like overflowing. It's just like you need a new jar, So some of us, we gotta just speak our piece. Say it, don't spray it. Okay? I don't know if that go, but we're gonna let it go. So we gotta learn how to say it, babe. Some of us, we afraid of how someone is going to react. Listen, let them react. Let them do what they do. It's not your job to control how someone reacts. As long as you're not, you know what I'm saying, don't be poking the bear. Don't be poke. If this person really gives you a sour taste and you have to deal with them, just let it out. And if it's somebody at work, ignore ads. If it's somebody at work and you gotta deal with them, oh, okay. AirPods. You gotta be protecting your peace, babe. Some of us, we be holding on to so much stuff. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Okay. Carrying them bags like that. Come on. I guess nobody ever told you. Okay. All you must hold on to is you. Yes. Let it release. Let it go. Release the nuts. Okay. It made sense in my head. I was thinking about, the squirrel with the jaw. And he wanted to get it. Okay. We missed it. Anyway. So there, Amelia Adair here. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. We welcome you. Okay, on this channel, we elevate, we heal, we grow with love. Okay, we work on being better versions of ourselves every day. Okay, we win every day that we show up as our best self. All right, Amelia Adair here. Oh, in order to be a part of the Soul Fam, I don't know if I said this. You gotta subscribe to the channel, okay? Comment from time to time and apply the knowledge. Let's apply the knowledge, Soul Fam. Applied knowledge is key. Not knowledge is key. Applied knowledge, okay? The best thing that happened to me, I applied the knowledge. Now that I know it, I gotta apply it. Okay. And light bulbs just started going off left and right. Hey. All right, so fam. I'm about to go get this food. It's calling my name. So I'm gonna see you at the next one. Bye for now.